Hey guys, how's it going? Ghosty Rich here today, and we're going to be attacking fast flash. Now, fast flash is what happens when you put an LED bulb into a non-LED socket, and then all of a sudden your systems, like CAN bus or anything else, start telling you, hey, the bulb's burnt out, or it just starts flickering really quickly, and you're like, well, how do I slow this down? Well, first thing you're going to need is you're going to have to pick up basically a resistor pack like so. What this lets you do is you wire it in line on the positive, and it adds resistance, so that way it'll slow down the flash. It'll also get rid of that annoying error that is on your dash. So first thing you're going to want to do, if you have a Jeep, it's pretty easy. It's just these two Phillips screws, and the whole taillight assembly actually comes out. If you have another system like a car, then you're going to have to get in behind the car and undo or you'll have to open up your trunk, and a lot of the times it's right behind the carpet. There's a couple screws that release the tail light. When working on a Jeep, it's pretty easy, just these two screws and the whole light wiggles out. Now, after you do that, finding out the wires can be fun. So what I'm going to get you to do is you take your key, for the vehicle you have, and I'm just going to put my key, sorry, lighting's already out on this, but you would put it to the on position. And what we would do is, you'll see, we'd do this. Now, if yours automatically kicks in, there's no chance of mine probably kicking in right away. But what we would do is we would come over here, and you take your light, you wiggle it out. Now, if you have a CAN bus system, take a look at that. Nice and dirty in this one. So might have to put the light down. Let's see. Yeah, probably. You'll notice that you have a whole bunch of wiring harness right here, and this is the wiring harness I want to tap into. But you're gonna see you have a couple wires in here. Now, chances of you actually knowing which bulb, well, it might be easier depending on your vehicle. If you take a look, we know that the top one, because of what we're doing right now, is the bulb that we're attacking. And in this case, I already know that the black is ground, but you can also test this with a voltmeter. So depending on your voltmeter, you would switch it to most likely volt like so. And if it's an auto ranging, I find it best to just hit this until it's on DC. AC's for in your house, DC's for out here. So when you do this, what you do is you'd hold this outside the vehicle like so, which is what I disconnected from if there's a separate tail light, and you would have your negative, which you know, so you could touch the negative pin, and then you could touch the two colors that you know went there. There's a purple wire, and there was a yellow white. Well, look at this. The other side was the purple, sorry. But this yellow white one, if I were to touch the two right now, you'd watch this flicker. It would flicker back and forth. It would show positive voltage, no voltage, positive voltage, no voltage, which would show that there was none. If you were to hit any other wire in this, it would either show consistent current, like it wouldn't show, or it just won't show anything. So what you're looking for is that fluctuating current. On the passenger side, I just put it around the corner, so if you're looking at it, you come around and it's just in like that. So if you look right there, I got a screw in and I bolted it right there. So on the driver's side, white-green is the one that you want to tag into if you go off of the connector. If you go off of the tail light, you will still go off of white-yellow. Now, if you're on the passenger side, it's white-yellow, white-yellow, meaning that the wire is white-yellow, and on the tail light itself, it's white-yellow. This is why it's important to look at the pins and, of course, the colors. One end of my leads goes to the negative, one end goes to the positive. You literally just wire it in with it. You don't cut the wire, you just strip it. All you do literally is take the wire like this, and then with the cutter, and strip it back. Don't cut it, just strip the shield back, wrap it around, or you can go through the center of the wire. If there's a bunch of coil or it's a bunch of threads, you can go right through the center and wrap it around, whichever way you like. Some people just wrap, either way, solder it on. Or the other way of doing it, which I don't recommend, is T-taps, but that is completely up to you if you want to do that. After you've got that side wired in and this side wired in, now it's time to just plug in your light and test it out. And it shouldn't cause any more rapid flash or anything like that. So let's check this out. And the only warning I have up on there right now is the fact I have the tailgate open, but thanks again for watching. Press like if it helped you out, subscribe for more.